You know, it's a dangerous world out there, folks, but we don't all have to be victims. There are some simple steps that we can take to better prepare ourselves to defend ourselves and our families. Hi folks, Howard here for VP Prepping and Survival. And as I said in the open, it is a dangerous world. I'm not just talking about the Paris attacks, I'm talking about just look around you. It is a dangerous world. There is evidence, no matter what state, no matter what locality you live in, that the world is full of dangers. And we need to take the steps that we can to best prepare ourselves. Especially here in the prepping and survivalist community, we understand that it is not someone else's external responsibility to protect me and my family. It is my responsibility to protect them and to protect myself. And with that in mind, I've really taken a few new steps since Friday to kind of re-examine how I prepare, what I'm doing, and what I could do a little bit better. Let's say you live in an area where you are not allowed to conceal carry. Now, number one, that's complete and total bullcrap under the Second Amendment of the United States Constitution. But it is a reality that a lot of people live under. So if you're one of those people that is not allowed to conceal carry and you can't bring a handgun with you wherever you go or any other kind of gun, then you need to take whatever steps you can to prepare yourself. If you can't have a gun with you, then take the steps to have a slingshot, pepper spray, some sort of knife. Just about every place that you go is going to allow some kind of knife, some kind of pepper spray, and a slingshot. Figure it out, put together some sort of survival kit, and have that with you all the time, because you don't know when danger is going to rear its ugly head. For those of us who are able to carry concealed, and I have a carry concealed permit, I'm starting to look at that in a little bit of a different way, how I load my firearms. Now, I conceal carry with me everywhere I go. I have for about 8 years now, ever since I got the permit, and I think that a fool would have the ability to carry concealed and not take advantage of that, because that means every time you leave the house, you're playing Russian roulette to see if that's the time that you're going to encounter some kind of danger. And the one time that you encounter that you don't have a firearm with you is the only time it's going to take for you to be at a disadvantage and probably die. It's much easier just to carry the firearm and never need it than to not carry it and one time in your life need it and you don't have it. With that in mind, I think that most of us, for self-defense rounds, load some sort of hollow point. Now, I've started to rethink that a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going away from the hollow point, but I was in a chat the other night and some guys presented this as an idea and it made a lot of sense to me. I've heard it before as an option to kind of save money, since the hollow points tend to be more expensive than the full metal jackets, but it also makes sense in that, what if your attackers have some kind of armor on? Well, you load a couple of hollow point rounds, and the third round and the fourth round for me would be full metal jacket rounds, and then 2 more hollow points, 2 more full metal jackets. Because what happens is, if you pop somebody twice in self-defense and they're still coming, they probably got some kind of armor on, then your third and fourth round are going to be, you can double tap with full metal jacket, and that's going to penetrate that whatever kind of armor they have on, most likely, and you're going to be in much better shape, a much better chance to defend yourself and to stop that attacker. The final way is that I think a lot of us go through our lives with our heads down. I'm not one of those people. I don't think I'm aware of my surroundings at all time, but too many people go through their lives just looking at their cell phones, texting all the time, playing games, completely unaware of what's going on around them, so that when danger comes, it catches them completely off guard. You can still be on your cell phone, you can do whatever you want, but you should be eyeing all around you. You should be aware of who's around you, of what's going on around you, and when something doesn't look right, you're going to catch it a lot sooner and be able to react a lot quicker. Not paying attention to your surroundings, it doesn't matter if you have a concealed carry weapon on you, it doesn't matter what you have on you, a knife, anything. If you're not paying attention to your surroundings, it's going to be useless to you and you're going to be caught unawares. We need, each one of us, to be vigilant and to be aware of what's going on around us at all times, so that we can better protect not only ourselves, but the people that are around us, in our families and our friends and our coworkers, and to a greater extent, the people all around us, strangers we don't even know. I owe it to myself and everybody around me to be the very best prepared I can be at all times, and the most aware that I can be at all times, so that I will be the most effective and the most able to defend myself if it should come to that, and defend my family or whoever else happens to be around me. I may very well be the last line of defense, and in that scenario, I want to take that seriously, and I want to be able to respond. Thank you so much for watching, folks. I'd love to hear what you think. If you like what you see, click that subscribe button. Also, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Tumblr, and of course right here on YouTube if you want to check out my channel. Remember, folks, in any survival situation, you don't just want to survive, you want to thrive. I'm Howard from VP Prepping and Survival. Happy shooting, everybody.